When Sergeant Alex Monroe returned home early from deployment, he expected hugs, laughter, and his little sister's famous chocolate chip cookies. What he found instead stopped him cold, his baby sister's trembling voice, and bruises on her arms. What happened next? Nobody in that small town was ready for it. Alex Monroe had served 3 tours overseas. A respected member of his unit and decorated with honors, he was known for his calm demeanor and calculated decisions under pressure. But nothing, not war, not trauma, not loss, could be prepared him for the sight he saw when he walked through his sister's front door. It was a surprise visit. His last text to her was weeks old, and he wanted to be the one to surprise her this time. Balloons in hand, he stepped inside the house. But no one came to greet him. That's when he heard a faint sobbing from the kitchen. "Emily!" he called. She turned around, startled, pale, and trying to hide her face. But she couldn't hide the truth. Alex dropped the balloons. There were faint blue marks on her cheek, her wrist, and a handprint on her upper arm. Who did this? Alex's voice was low, dangerously low. At first, Emily tried to lie. "I fell," she whispered. But Alex wasn't buying it. The truth spilled out. Her new boyfriend, Marcus, charming to everyone outside, but a monster in private, had become controlling, angry, and violent. Emily hadn't told anyone, terrified of what Marcus might do. Alex's hands shook with rage, but his military training took over. This wasn't just a brother's heartbreak. This was a soldier's mission. He asked for details, names, patterns when Marcus came and went. Alex took notes like it was recon in enemy territory. But he didn't act impulsively. Instead, he called in favors. Alex contacted a lawyer friend, then a local police officer he had served with in high school ROTC. He gathered evidence, photos, voice memos, text messages Emily had saved, but never shared. And then came the night of reckoning. Marcus showed up, as usual, cocky and dismissive. He didn't even notice the black SUV parked discreetly near the house. As he raised his voice at Emily again, slamming a glass against the counter, the door burst open. Alex walked in. This time, not just as her brother, but with 2 uniformed deputies right behind him. Marcus barely had time to turn before he was cuffed, stunned by the betrayal of being outsmarted by the very people he underestimated. Alex looked him straight in the eye. She's not alone. Not anymore. In the weeks that followed, Marcus was charged with assault, intimidation, and harassment. Emily got a restraining order and, more importantly, the courage to reclaim her life. Alex helped her move to a safer home. He even enrolled her in self-defense classes and attended every session with her. The community that once turned a blind eye to Marcus's behavior began to rally around her. Inspired by the quiet strength of a soldier who chose protection over vengeance, in Emily, she started smiling again, slowly but genuinely. If you were moved by this story, take a moment to share it. You never know who might be fighting a silent battle behind closed doors. Remember, sometimes the strongest heroes don't wear capes. They just come home at the right moment. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more real-life stories that restore your faith in humanity.